ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to our Navamsa video of the week. And this week, we're going to be covering our video of Ketu in the 11th house of your D9 Navamsa chart. As in, what happens when Ketu is in the 11th house of the D9 Navamsa, which is one of the most important charts in Vedic Astrology, which kind of represents the strength of your planets, the core of your planets, the married life, what you get through marriage, what you get within the marriage, and it's pretty much your bhagya. Okay. So, and as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular Ketu, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I'm currently teaching planets through nakshatras, including your ascendant and what it all means. Okay. So, Ketu in the 11th house. So, 11th house of Navamsa chart, as you know, is known as a chart of fulfillment of desires through marriage. Fulfillment of desires through marriage. It shows the gains and the status that one's attain through marriage and through the second half of their life. Also shows how your well-wishers, how your professional network circles, are impacted with this particular placement of Ketu. So Ketu, as you know, behaves very similar to Rahu when it comes to its judgment, not its karkavastha, not its significance, but its judgment. Because you have to look at the dispositor of Ketu. How's the dispositor of Ketu? Meaning the sign that Ketu is in, the south node of the moon. Look at where that sign Lord is placed. Which house it's in and which sign it's in. Ketu will really behave like that particular planet. And obviously, if Ketu is conjunct another planet, it'll more definitely give results of that particular planet. So that's one thing. And this is why we can't say if this is a good position or a bad position, because Ketu simply shows the reaped results from the past life. So here, from past life, it can show that one is bound to have a huge friend circle. But Ketu obviously brings a significance of its own. And here it can show that one's professional network circles, well-wishers will always find moksha. They always get recycled. A person constantly changes, their support system in life. Ketu also shows that through marriage, lack of desires come in. See, we don't really think about that. What about having no desire? Can that be a desire? Having lack of desire, not wanting to desire anything, is that a particular desire? So here's Ketu kind of like personifies that particular notion that a person suddenly, as they get married and that Navamsa takes over, they're no longer interested in having big desires, wanting to fulfill some desire, wanting to fulfill some fantasy. Because the karkavastha of Ketu is there. Now, let's say if Ketu is with the 11th Lord, meaning the dispositor is in the 11th house, that means a person will pursue desires. They'll be like, I want these accessories and jewelries and cars and home and friends and fame. But when they get that, they're dissatisfied with it. There's no satisfaction coming from it. That's what the conjunction with the 11th Lord would signify. Because no matter where the Lord is placed, it will show the highs and lows of the desire. But Ketu will say ultimately, as badly as you want that Ferrari, you want that position in politics. When you get it, you'll be like, that's it. This is what I was going for. I'm not satisfied with this. This is not something that was supposed to happen. I was supposed to feel really happy about it. One can get, some kind of a fancy car, and within a week they'll be over it. So that's what Ketu does. And then on a brighter side, Ketu actually helps a person get friendships from past lives, support system of past life. Usually a person is able to find new friends that they suddenly have this connection with within a day, within a single interaction. And then, they suddenly have this support system that is always there for them. Where the earlier support system, their older friends, their older network circles, is no longer there as much. Okay. So these are the things that Ketu can signify. But of course, once we know the sign Lord, we know a whole lot more. Once we know the sign of the Ketu, we know a whole lot more. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Ketu in the 11th house of your D9 Navamsa chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss this type of videos. And if you want to know where your Ketu is placed, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here in the shop sections. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.